All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today here for week 2. Joining me is Mr. Phil Bryan. Phil, I can't hear you, man. Is your headset on? Oh, you're muted right now. There we go. Now we can hear your
All right,
beautiful
technical difficulties
vocals.
already, but glad to be here. Week 2, we're already off.
Longboarders with the puck. Ray Kinsey to Reed Kinsey. Reed getting a shot on Zach Cummings. He smothers it. If you remember, folks, we got 17-minute halves, stop clock, so 16:40 here in the first period. If you're just now joining us, we got Matt Trostad, Ray Kinsey on the faceoff, our head official Scott Silvas dropping the puck. Anthony Mata back for it, pressured by Zach Casimino. Longboarders set up shop. Ray with the puck. Has his brother high for support. Rhinos have a short bench tonight. Currently, nobody to change with, so they're going to have to be strategic with how they use their energy here.
Save those legs.
Got to save those legs. Ray deliberates. Sauces it to his brother Reed. Hits Jackson Soleil. Gets a shot off. Deflected out. That's Pasha. Gets it over to Jake Mata.
Good to see the captain of the Rhinos here.
Good to have him back in town. Finishing his stint in Green Bay, if I recall. Foot race back for the puck. Ray Kinsey to retrieve. Pasha snags the puck. Harassing him is Ray. Winchester supporting the play there. Got a breakout the other direction. Ray Kinsey gets a shot. Kicks it. Saved by Cummings. Matt Trostad. Up the left. Tries to sauce it through there. Attempts to thread the needle. Doesn't get it. Reed on the left looking for his brother. Glove down by Cummings. Steve, good to have you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Wes, I see you, man.
We see you, Wes.
Face off in the Rhino zone. To the right of Zach Cummings. One back to Anthony Mata. Hands off to Winchester. Oh, he fumbles it. Casimino jumps on it. Still battling for it. Rhinos emerge with it. Puck going the other way. No one really controlling it yet. I believe that is Christian Tabone back for the puck.
Yep.
Behind Bryce Runyon. Tabone looking for an outlet pass. Has Hayden Sakalia. Mata slamming on the brakes in front of the net. Tabone back for Winchester. Circles back, handoff to Tabone. Tabone thinks about dishing that Winchester, takes a shot instead. Cummings with the save.
Mata was all by himself for that pickup.
He was. Mata digging hard for the puck. The other Mata. We got two Matas facing off against each other.
Not related.
No relation, though.
No relation.
Are we 100% sure they're not related?
100%.
They got to do the DNA test and find out for sure.
23 and me. Oh, Jake Mata with a bad turnover in his own.
That's Noe Santos back for the puck. Pasha breaking the puck out. Runs into Ray Kinsey.
Oh, again. Ray's all over the place tonight.
Still getting his sea legs under him for Roller. Ray with the pass across.
Ooh,
shot by Sakalia.
Save.
Saved by Cummings. That may have gone wide. Reed bats it back in. Ray back with the puck. Tabone in close. High slot. Goes wide. Pasha picks up the puck. Trying to get out of the Rhino zone. Santos has speed on the left. Going one-on-one with Tabone. Longboarders pick it up. Coming the other direction. Reed battles through, looking for a shot. Goes in!
Oh,
Beats Zach Cummings. Looks like they went blocker side. Big goal there for the Longboarders.
Yeah, it looks like it went just under the blocker.
This is going to be one of these games that builds on itself. If the Rhinos were able to maintain control, keep the goals, get the pucks out of the net, then I think this is going to be a low-scoring game that they can manage. But the fact that they gave it up at 12:51 in the first period, this could be a sign of things to come with a short bench.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say the short bench doesn't give them any favors either. So.
Santos takes a shot, melted down by Runyon. Faceoff is going to be in the Longboarders zone. Reed Kinsey strikes first, putting the Longboarders up 1-0, getting a puck past Zach Cummings. Low blocker side shot, if I recall.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it went low blocker.
That's an injury to that hand on that side he's been working through as well. So I don't know if that was insider information that Reed was working with to go and make that decision, because that was a crossbody shot.
It was.
Pass to Mata, one-timed, glove down by Cummings.
Yeah, glove size seems to be working okay.
He's so good on his glove, too. Because you remember that save that he had last week? My goodness, because that was Colton Grover, Pino. Yep. Pino gets the pass across to Grover, and Zach just got across at the last second. Bananas. Face off one back. Trostad back for the puck. Jackson Soleil pressuring. Reed looking at Mata. Takes a shot. Looks like that hits a skate and skitters wide. Soleil to Mata. Tips to Ray. Ray glancing. Pasha with Cassino. Tries a toe drag in his skates. Rolling puck. Tries to settle it. Bats it to Noe Santos. Santos spins. Hand off to Pasha. Shot goes wide. Santos on the point, calling for the puck. Gets it. Long pass across back to Pasha. Controlling on the wall. Ray has the step. 2-on-1. Running out of space. Winchester looking at Ray. Not enough mustard on that puck. Reed, dipsy doodling. Trying in close to get to Cummings.
Spinorama.
That was fancy.
Yeah. Little quick feet. Call them fancy feet.
Reed sends the puck back out. They circle the wagons. To Bone. Winchester gets a rolling puck. Recovers. Ditches to Reed. Longboarders taking their time to go and get into the zone. I like this patience.
I think that's going to be a key if they're going to continue to hold that victory there. It's tough when you only got 5 skaters on the other side there. So, all they got to do is slow the puck down, control it a little bit, make those guys wear themselves out, and who knows?
The Rhinos aren't going to be able to forecheck as hard as they would like to go and win these puck battles either.
No, they will not. Not with 5 skaters.
Just don't have the energy.
I don't have the energy for them.
And it's hot today. We don't have a temperature gauge on the stream, but we're just now getting in the 80s. It was hot earlier.
We're Iran temperatures out here today.
That's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot.
Cassino in the corner with the puck.
Uh-oh.
Pasha stumbles there.
Got to get a handle of that
That's
roller.
Hayden Sakalia corralling the puck. Pasha winds up with it. Looking at Cassino, 2-1-2. They don't really have numbers with the back checking Hayden Sakalia. Pasha tries to toe drag through traffic here. To Bone with Ray. Trying to force his way through the outside. Cummings freezes that. .940 in the first period. Longboarders up 1-0. Grateful to have Mr. Phil Bryan with the microphone this week.
Always good to be here. Good to have a mic.
Heard. Good to be heard. Oh.
It wasn't going.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Little
technical
difficulty.
Trostad going the other way. takes a snapshot, a little bit of a snapshot. Half clapper. Runyon makes that save. Santos, Trostad, Jake Mata. They've got numbers. They get a shot. Saved by Runyon. Anthony Mata. As Longboarders charge the other way. Sakalia has a gap, takes a shot. Cummings looking for the puck, picked up by Pasha. Has Escondido in deep, stretching for the puck. Takes a shot, leg pad save by Runyon. Big save there by Runyon. That was an awkward line change by the Rhinos, and they took advantage of it, having numbers going the other way. That's Noe Santos with the puck, gets around the Longboarders there. They take a shot, that goes in! Noe Santos with the goal, beating Runyon 5-hole. Big goal there for the Rhinos, getting on the board, tying it up 1-1. 8:34 in the first period.
Yeah.
Escondido really started that sequence there, stretching the rink, having that opportunity for a pass to go and get a shot on Runyon. That throws Runyon off a little bit. They're able to follow that up.
Yeah, and Noe is in the right place at the right time.
As he usually is.
And
he's pretty good about that.
That's a Noe Santos thing.
Always fun skating with
Looks
Noe.
like he's rocking some missions tonight. Is that a normal thing? I don't think I've ever seen him in missions before.
Noe?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Those are the WMO ones, if I remember. Yeah. No, that's par for the course. Those wheels, though.
Yeah, those wheels are a little different.
Those are conics. Those aren't ringsters or rink rats.
Escondido, Rhinos goal, scored by number 26, Noe Santos.
Noe looks a little taller tonight. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Nobody's looking taller?
Noe's looking taller tonight.
Nobody's looking taller.
Maybe that's what it is.
Looking more handsome.
Yeah.
Had his Wheaties this morning.
Got his beard going. Waiting for the playoffs.
Great facial hair.
Guy's a stud all the way around.
We're here to give compliments.
Goodness,
that glances in. Reed with the button hook. Looks like that hit his stick and glanced in. Zach was in the right place, but it goes and glances in. My goodness.
I guess it goes to the ode of saying, right? Put pucks on net.
Got to put pucks on net.
Yep, come on. There she is.
And just like that, Longboarders are up 2-1.
Longboarders goal, scoring his second goal of the game, number 8, Reed Kinsey. Assisted by number 14, Ray Kinsey.
Kinsey brothers.
9 minutes even. Again for the Longboarders, the goal by Kinsey, from Kinsey at 9 minutes even.
Come on.
Mata on the point with the puck, hands it back to Reed. Reed, shot from the point, goes over the net. Mata stumbling there in the corner. Still battling for the puck. Pasha tries to get a handle on it. Escondido emerges with it. Drops it back for Pasha. Rhinos want to take their time coming out of their zone. He's got a head of steam. High slot. Shot on goal. That goes in. Rhinos tie it all up.
Cannot give that guy that kind of space. My goodness.
Beating Runyon down low.
Beating everybody. And
Dude,
then
he had a head
Runyon.
full of steam, too.
Yeah, you can't give that guy that kind of space.
You can't give him that kind of space.
Guy looks like a young Philip Bryan out there. I don't know.
That's exactly what the Rhinos needed, though. Just an answering goal, puts them back on the board.
A quick answer for that one.
Scored by number 5, Pasha Butara. Assisted by number 11, Zach Escondido.
What a great hockey name. Pasha Bajura.
Just like that, all tied up. 6:45 left in the first period. 2-2. Kinsey's breaking it out. Winchester has the puck. Handoff back to Reed. He wraps it around to Ray.
Yeah, I think if
Tabone from the points.
Leucadia can keep this up right here, that they can continue to control the game.
Wear them down.
They'll wear them down. But the Rhinos seem to be picking up those bouncing pucks.
That's Pasha. Lucky break, potentially. That's a quick whistle. Puck was definitely still loose on Runyon. He didn't have track of it. He knew it was in front of him. Wasn't able to settle it, though. No defenseman there to go and clear it out either.
Referee says no goal.
Ray Kinsey on the face-off. Noe
Santos.
Santos lining up against him. Puck goes into the Rhino zone. Cummings back for it. He wraps it around to Pasha. Pasha breaking it out. Across to Santos. Has Matt Trostad up ahead. Working through the middle. Doesn't have numbers. Takes a screen shot. Hits a shin pad. Stays in though. Pasha to recover. Shot on goal. Saved by Runyon. He's on his backside. Doesn't have balance. He recovers. Centers it. Puck still loose. Reed grabs it. Runs the other way. In hot pursuit is Pasha. Taking a shot. Saved by Cummings. Another shot. Rebound. Melted down. Puck on the wall. Near collision there between Trostad and Reed Kinsey. Reed, top of the circle, looks for a tip. Ray directs it, goes just wide. Reed wraps it back around. Looking at Ray. Referee in the way there. Avoids disaster. Mata, pass to Sakalia. Sakalia, dipsy doodling in the corner. Looking for a buddy. Santos harasses him. Has an opportunity going the other way. 2-on-1 there for a brief moment. Tries to go on. Do it behind the back pass. Saved by Runyon. Does that go in? My goodness. What's the call on the floor?
Goal.
That's a goal for the Rhinos. What a play there by Noe Santos. Holy moly. A little bit of like uncertainty there if that actually crossed over the goal line. Noe waited and waited until he was on the goal line. Then passed it behind his back. Pasha back with the puck.
Escondido, Rhinos goal, scored by number 9, Matt Trostad. Assisted by number 26, Noe Santos. Time of the goal, 12:39. For the Rhinos, the goal by Trostad. Santos, 12:39.
Rhinos, they've got numbers here for a brief moment. Santos rips the puck. Big rebound there. Ooh, that was an aggressive play by Reed Kinsey. But Longboarders may be able to get the puck back off that play. Castellino pinches in. Harassed by the Longboarders. They're trying to get possession back. They have numbers. They have to skate hard to go and get these pucks back. Shot by Pasha, goes wide. Wraps all the way around. Picked up by Jake Mata. He's looking at Pasha, gets it across. 1-on-1 there. Looking for an opportunity. Shot on goal. Saved by Runyon.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough with how animated this holy moly are. No subscriptions and no cable bills.
3:45 left in the first period. Jake Mata with the shot. Kicked out.
Jake Mata's got a tricky hard shot. He can get
does.
some whip on it. He can get
He
some
does.
whip on it.
Is it the 65 fly stick that he's using?
Man, it's got to be the 65. I don't see what the commotion
Glove
was.
down by the
Big
Rhinos.
Save. Okay.
No call. Puck stays in. Trostad tries to make a move. Longboarders get it back in their zone. Soleil on the wall. Chopped across by Mata. Soleil battling Mata. Rips it across. What's to say? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Sometimes you just got to put it on net and hope for the best.
Shot not taken is a goal not scored, right?
Exactly. Well said, Phil.
I think that was Gretzky, but you get the point.
We take the opportunity to give credit to the great one.
Any chance we get.
Winchester back for the puck. Rhinos up 3-2 despite having only one person on the bench to change with. Puck goes out of play there. Faceoff is going to be, I believe, inside the Rhinos zone because I was glancing. So are you surprised by the score right now, Phil?
I got to be honest with you. I did not see Rhinos leading heading into the second period. That's definitely a surprise on my part. Especially with 5 skaters, you know what I mean? They've been able to control, like I said, the bouncing puck seemed to be going their way. So we'll see how the second period goes. But right now, another shot.
Santos,
another goal.
high slot, puts one past Runyon. They gave him way too much space there, high slot. You give Noe that much of an opportunity, he's going to take it.
To be honest with you, you give any one of these guys that much space, they're going to take it, and they're probably going to score. But yeah, definitely didn't see a 2-goal lead going into the second like that. So
No.
Still 2 minutes left in the first period, but the way it's going, Leucadia needs to figure something out.
A lot of time left in this game.
A lot of time left.
Escondido Rhinos goal. Scoring his second of the game, number 26, Noe Santos. The goal is unassisted. Top of the goal, 14:55. Again for the
And the talent-stacked roster that Leucadia has, it's, 2 goals is a very, very, very quick comeback. Let's just put it that way. So.
And these are 2 great goalies, so.
Oh, man, the fact that 6 goals have been scored in the first period is
bananas.
insane.
Yeah, not what I would have expected.
Yeah, I think you're eating your own words. You said it was going to be a low-scoring game.
I thought it needed to be. Oh, no call there.
Nothing.
No call. That could have been a
It
trip.
could have been a trip.
Definitely was the motion for it, but referees think otherwise. Potential breakaway missed there by Trostad. Rhinos had an opportunity. They don't capitalize on it. I think a bouncing puck there goes into the corner. Rhinos holding on to it. Casanino, high slot. That shot goes wide. Santos sends it to the point. Pasha throws it back in. Looking to go and catch Runyon off guard.
Almost did.
Nearly did. Good thing he stayed frosty.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if Reed Kinsey can score like that, anybody can. So let's do it. Throw pucks on net.
One minute left in the first period. Rhinos up 4-2. Reed gets the puck out to Hayden. Sakalia, hands off, jumps his stick. Trostad with the puck on the right, takes a shot. Runyon. Juicy rebound, back high slot, but Reed is there. Almost gloved down by Santos. Ray, short breakaway, has an opportunity, beats that Cummings. What a goal. What a goal by Ray Kinsey. I don't know, I'm going to check after here in a second. Thank you. Ray, you can check on the score. No. Big go-ahead goal. Well, not go-ahead goal. They're down by 2, but it's something that goes and puts them back into the race. Excellent forward pass there. Ray didn't have a whole lot of space either.
There we go.
Leucadia Longboarders goal. Scored by number 14, Ray Kinsey. Assisted by number 8, Ray Kinsey. Top of the goal, 16-17. Again for the Longboarders, the goal by Kinsey from Kinsey at 16.
Casanino hands to Trostad. 15 seconds left on the clock here in the first period. Rhinos want to try to get one more, get some momentum heading into the end of the period. They get one!
Goodness.
Santos off a one-timer from Casanino in the corner.
Beautiful.
That puts them up
Backdoor.
5-3. 10 seconds still left on the board. Excellent effort there by the Rhinos. 5-3.
Just goes to show you can't give up. Gotta
Absolutely.
Keep digging. Keep digging.
Rhinos goal. Scored by number 11, Zach Escondido. Assisted by number 26, Leucadia. Time of the goal, 16:50.
And that'll do it for the first period. A little bit of a melee there at the end.
That also brings the
Reed throwing a stick.
half the play this evening with the score after half the play. The Escondido Rhinos 5,
Heading into intermission here
Longboarders 3.
for the second period.
Oh, there it is.
We'll be right
There
back.
it is.
And we're back.
Second period action.
5 seconds shaved off. Rhinos up 5-3. Big momentum shifting goal there at the end by Noe Santos. He's got what, 2 goals, 2 assists?
I believe he's 2-2. Yes.
That's
Nice
huge.
little reset for the Rhinos.
Santos circling.
I think the Rhinos probably decided during the half to slow the puck down a little bit. Stop doing the run and gun, but to be honest with you, they were having some luck with that run and gun. Like I said, the pucks were bouncing their way, so who knows if changing things up is the right call. We'll see.
You got to go and take the puck luck when you can get it. Anthony Mata taking the puck out for the Longboarders.
Ooh, nice
Getting
little
around
angles.
Santos, glove down by Cummings. Big save. Mata had a chance there.
Worthy.
Looked glove side. That glove's been hot for Zach.
Typically is.
Setting up the Twitch is 100% free, so don't delay. Time now for this moment of this season.
Phil, what do the Longboarders need to do to get back into this game?
Well, not give up a one-on-one breakaway like that.
Puck
For
glances
one.
out off a shot.
For one, don't give up breakaways like that. But I would say that they started off the game slowing the puck down, controlling a little bit, and they were having some luck with that. So I would say they need to go back to resetting the puck when they don't have anything, when they find themselves on a 1-on-3 the opposite way. Reset the puck. Don't try to force it. And I think they'll have some success. Jake Mata with a big shot from outside.
Pasha. Long stretch pass to Santos. He's in deep. One-on-one with Mata. Rips a shot. Goes over the net. Soleil in for the puck. Santos. Whirling, wheeling, dealing. Longboarders. Exiting the zone. Crossing the red line. Ray from the right. Tries to settle the puck. Still holds on to it. Pulls it wide of Cummings. That goes in.
I didn't see what happened.
That was a Herculean effort by Ray Kinsey. We're going to see if we can pull the replay up here. Unfortunately, our home side camera decided to go out in that moment. We're going to have to fix it for the next game. Excellent goal by Ray Kinsey, though.
Great individual effort there.
It was. That was an assist from Mata.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Reed from the right. Longboarders swarming. They get it back. Drop for Pasha.
Scoring his second goal of the game, number 14, Ray Kinsey. Assisted by number 10,
Cassino.
Top of the goal, 144.
Melted down by Runyon.
The Longboarders, the goal by Kinsey. His second from Tabone at 144.
15 minutes left in the second period. Last shot there was by Cassino. Had a nice little chip there to himself to get it into the zone. New to officiating for the Elite Draft League this season is our good friend Joey.
Oh.
So he just dropped the puck
Yeah,
there.
that is Joey out there, isn't it?
Good old Joey. Glad he's with us this season. Reed out to Tabone. Tabone going one-on-one with Santos. Pulls it wide. Shot on Cummings. He saves it.
Unifying the Anywhere is proud to suit up the future of league competition, serving as the exclusive apparel partner and title sponsor of the Unifying Elite Draft League. Gear up and stand out. Choose Unifying Anywhere.
Rhinos up 5-4. Ray getting them within striking distance with that last goal. This is a hockey game. Reed tries to go and get a shot on goal. Looks like it just slips. The Longboarders maintain control. Reed from the right again. Cassino stepping on him. Trostad on the point. Winchester has the puck, being harassed by Pasha. Winchester deliberating. Hands it off to Reed. Give and go. Winchester in. Makes his move. Pulls it across. Runs out of space. Pasha lifts the stick there. Rhinos running the other way. They've got a 3-on-1. Pasha takes a shot. Rings off the post. Ooh. He stumbles. Longboarders the other way. Tabone has the puck. Slides it across. That gets intercepted. Trostad running with Santos. Tries to get it across. Reed goes stick down. Blocks the pass. Pasha tries to lift it. Goes over the net.
My goodness.
He lifted it, but it just went a little too high.
There was definitely lift.
Face off inside the Longboarder zone. Puck one back to the Longboarders. Mata to set up shop. Looking at his options. Has Soleil. Mata crosses the red line. They don't really have numbers. 3-on-3 right now. Goes wide. Looks like that sneaks 5-hole. Beating Zach Cummings.
Wow. And just like that, we got a tie game, folks.
All tied up, 5-5.
It's crazy that 10 goals have been scored with the crazy.
Take a look at that replay
talent
there. He had absolutely no space.
Done.
That was nutty. He found the gap. Puck went in. Like we said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Oh, Jake.
Puck handed off to Reed Kinsey. Looks across. Has Soleil. Skips over his stick. Trostad up to Cassino. He wasn't ready for it. Mata back for the puck. Retrieves it. Exits with Reed. Ray through the middle. Sends it over to Reed. Shot on goal. Still loose. Battling for it. Behind the Rhinos' goal. Big save by Cummings. Pasha running the other way. Hot pursuit. Reed. Little bit of a slash there. Foot race back. Does not take a shot on goal, though. Reed going the other way. Jake Mata to defend. Keeps that puck to the outside. Sticks in lane, boys. Sticks in lane. Battle in the corner. Rhinos control it. Jake Mata throws it up the middle. Dangerous play there. No harm, no foul, though. Reed sends it into the corner. Looking for Ray in the middle. That puck lances. Soleil trying to get it. Rhinos snag it back. Reed on the wall with Jake Mata. Big collision on the wall. Upended by Reed Kinsey. Shot on goal by the Longboarders, still loose. Cummings gets a hold of it. 11:42 in the second period, 5-5. Phil, what has got the Longboarders back into this game?
Tenacity, intensity. The Kinsey brothers are pretty much everywhere on the rink tonight. I think they have either assisted or scored in every single goal that they have. So I think the Kinsey brothers seem to be lighting the lamp tonight, and that's been the Rhinos' downfall.
They're doing the thing, doing what needs to be done.
But it seems like the puck has been finding the Longboarder stick now in the second period instead of the Rhinos.
The puck luck has definitely shifted.
Puck luck has definitely shifted.
Do you think it's puck luck or fatigue?
You know, little column A, little column B.
There you go. Mata on the point. Sends it left. Short side shot. Stays out. Rebound. Pasha to retrieve. Tries to bat it forward. That's knee-on-knee contact. Scary play there. Ray, you can't do that. Can't do that, buddy. That's going to be a power play for the Rhinos.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Fortunately, not enough speed for that to be dangerous, but can't do that nonetheless. They call that an interference, but really, that's a knee. Joey Bryant to drop the puck here in the Longboarder zone. Rhinos on the power play. Minute and a half penalty, 90-second penalty on the Longboarders against Ray Kinsey. Santos trying to settle the puck. In deep to Trostad. Sends it back. Shot. That was a screen shot right there. Save by Runyon. Cummings sets it on a tee. Pasha on the point. Noe on the right. Cassino on the left. Trostad in front. Here on this power play. Pasha, high slot, bouncing puck. Santos in the corner. Back to Pasha. This has been a very amorphous power play. No one's really in a set formation, it feels like. It's very fluid.
Ooh, another post for Kevin.
That was a solid save. Well, at least Runyon was in position for that.
Post for a goalie best friend. That's why they're there.
Face-off stays inside the Longboarder zone, cleared out by Reed. 10 minutes left in the second period, 29 seconds left on the penalty clock. Pasha has a head full of steam, running into the high slot.
He scored one already that way.
Sauces it over to Cassino. Santos, high slot with the puck. Looking at Cassino. Santos hanging onto it, takes the shot, rebound. That was gloved down by Runyon. Reed to retrieve it. All even, Kinsey. Out of the box. Face off inside the Rhino zone. 9:39 in the second period. Mata strips the puck, has a chance, rips it, saved by Cummings.
Rhinos, Tindy saved him on that one. Can't turn the puck over, especially not to Anthony.
Great
Mata.
effort there by Mata to go and make something out of nothing.
Oh, looks like a penalty got called on that. Looks like Noe Santos is going in the box.
Rhinos are going to go on the PK. Phil, did you see the call?
I didn't see what the call was.
It's a mystery penalty.
Looks like it.
We're going to find out for you folks. Reed Kinsey on the point. Ray on the right, Mata on the left. Winchester in front for this power play. Ray gets the puck across to Mata. Mata back to Reed.
I heard Callan just call
Trostad harassing. Goes around the world with the puck. Glances wide. Ray back for it. Ray tries to send it across. Trostad has a stick in lane. Mata handed back off to Ray. Ray running towards the goal. Sends the puck wide.
And we got a 90-second penalty on Noe Santos for hooking. I didn't see it happen.
Probably didn't happen if we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Reed sauces it in. Mata to retrieve. High slot. Reed winds up. High glove over the net.
A little clap bomb action.
Classic
Love to see
clap
it.
bomb. Reed looking for an opportunity here. Ooh, did that slide in?
Beautiful.
That goes past Zach Cummings. Reed faking the shot.
Backdoor to Anthony Mata.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Reed, very nonchalant with the puck. Gets that across. Puck goes past Zach Cummings. He was squared up for the shot. Was not ready for it to get tipped in. Great misdirection there by Reed.
Leucadia Longboarders goal. It's a power play goal. Scoring his third of the game. Number 14, Ray Kinsey.
Pasha has the puck. Pasha back with the puck from Castellino. Boxed out by Reed. Sends it up to Ray. Ray running the other way. Batted down by Castellino. He saves it. Up to Pasha. Bouncing puck. Stepped on by Noe. Winchester intercepting. Keeps it on the wall. Hands it back to Reed. Longboarders go off for a change. I bet that's something the Rhinos like to do.
Unfortunately, they only got one guy on the bench.
Yeah, they're going to have to take turns. 6:55 left in the second period. Longboarders pull back ahead. I believe that was Soleil slipping and falling. Had a chance there to go and run up the side.
Sometimes your eyes get bigger than your skates.
It happens to the best of us.
He was just thinking Gino.
Rhinos decide to break it out themselves. Pasha running with it. Looking for that long pass up to Jake Mata. He has it on the wall. Scrum in the corner. Ray Kinsey hanging onto the puck. Longboarders make the most of this opportunity. Have numbers going the other way. Saved by Cummings. Castellino battling Reed. Trying to box out. Reed maintains control. Longboarders trying to go and throw the puck to a friendly face. As they clear it back out, Santos running fast after Ray. Santos gets it. Where does he get this energy from?
Man, because with
That's what I
one
wanna
guy
know.
on the bench,
My
I could not
goodness.
be skating like this in the second period.
I would definitely need my
I
inhaler.
wouldn't be skating like that in the first period. So if we had 10
Big
guys,
goal
and-
there by Pasha, beating Bryce Runyon.
Wow. Tie game, folks. I feel like we've been saying that quite a bit tonight. Every time they go up, the other team seems to be just bringing it right back. Back and forth action.
Escondido, Rhinos goal. Scoring his second goal of the game. Number 5, Pasha Buchara. Assisted by number 26.
Lane just commented. He said, if I didn't see it, it didn't happen. Yeah, that's 100% right. Did not occur. Noe has the puck. Long shot there.
Puck's
Runyon
still loose.
throws it back to the corner. Getting a little heated here. Santos clears it back out. 6-6, 4:50 left in the second period. Final period of this game. Pasha has the puck. Sakalia harassing him. Drops it off for Santos. High slot. Cassino from the side. Looks to take a short side shot. Pasha muscles Sakalia off the puck. Ray breaking the puck out across the red line. Trostad in hot pursuit. Ray still hanging onto the puck. Has his brother looking for a handoff. Opts to give it to Mata on the point instead. Long shot there. That tips in. What a play. My goodness. Mata
Puck's on
going
net.
and taking full advantage of the misdirection there. Gets the tip. Was that Reed with the tip?
I'm not sure who got the tip there.
Take a look at the replay here.
Timeout called by the Rhinos. Smart.
Timeout by the Rhinos. Going and taking a breather. Trying to get some more gas back in the tank. As they go up 7-6 with 4:20 left in the final period of the game. Longboarders have got to be a little bit discouraged at this point in the game. They can absolutely score another goal to go and tie this back up, but to be going against 5 guys and to have to put up this many goals, kind of wild.
You know, last year, Josh, we had the exact same issue when I played for the Mission Bay Ospreys. We actually played, I don't remember what team it was, but I know the Kinseys were on it last year, and they were down, and they ended up coming back in the last minute and winning that game against us, and they only had 5 guys on the bench, so it's definitely a shot to the stomach there when that happens, because you definitely don't expect to get beat by a short bench ever.
It's not
And
fun.
It happens.
It's not fun. It does happen. It does happen. Soleil on the face-off against Cassino.
Leucadia, Longboarders goal. Scoring his third. Number 8.
Pass ahead to Santos. Rips it on net. Trostad grabs the rebound. Keeps it on the wall. Mata snags it. Poke check by Pasha. Mata slipping and falling. Trostad tenaciously forechecking there. Mata with his relentless energy hangs onto it though. Hard to go and bump him off the puck. Mata with the wraparound. That's kept out. Santos corrals it to Pasha, to Cassino. Cassino on the point. Pasha in close. One timer there. That was an awkward angle.
Hit Runyon in the mask, too.
Good shot by Zach. Saved by Runyon. That could have easily slid in because that was such an odd angle. I would not have expected that kind of shot.
I can promise you if I was in net, it would have been a goal.
.334 left in the period. Longboarders up. Ray, Castellino on the face-off. Muscling for the puck. Castellino gets a stick on it. Trostad in the corner. Tabone harassing. Ray out with it. Has Soleil in the slot. He circles back. Toe drag there by Reed. Puck is bodied out. Rhinos coming the other way. Santos still with the puck. Quick shot by Santos, saved by Runyon. Three minutes left in the period. Longboarders applying the pressure, trying to go and tie this back up with the Rhinos' exceedingly short bench. 5 skaters. Somehow they've maintained a crazy level of energy. I don't know how they've done it. Santos, quick shot. Puck skittering wide. Runyon knows where it is trying to go and get back in front of it. Tabone in the corner with Reed. Looking to get a hold of this puck, this rolling puck. Reed bats it out to Ray. Skating backwards over the red line. Has a chance. Ray pulls it wide. That goes in. Beating Cummings. Massive goal there by Ray. 2:38 in the second period. Ray skating hard like he does. No surprise there with the level of effort from Ray to go and get that goal.
It's faster than our camera motor every time.
It's been roughly the same move that Ray has made on each of his goals, too. He's patient, he gets in close, pulls it wide, and keeps it low.
Buries in the twine.
Pasha.
Wow.
We're going to see if they call that a goal. That's a collision with the net, with the goalie. Unbelievable. That's kind of wild, but looks like referees are going to deliberate. They're going to talk about it. You can see the aftermath of the net being knocked off its moorings there.
Looks like
Reed protesting vehemently. Every time the Rhinos have been in the slot area, they've made the most of their opportunities. Clean shots on goal. The Longboarders have got to get more sticks in lane. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm just stunned that they're calling that a goal. That's all. Sorry. Just a little stunned. All right, looks like the goal stands.
Longboarders win it back. Winchester running up the right side. Making a move. Backhand goal by the Longboarders. That ties it up 8-8.
9-7. That puts the Longboarders ahead 9-7. That puts the Longboarders ahead 9-7.
That puts the Longboarders up 9-7. I'm so sorry. I cannot read. Reading is hard. We're hockey players. We're not mathematicians here.
You don't expect to see 9 goals and then 7 goals at the same time, so that's crazy.
My goodness.
The Leucadia goal is the game scored by number 14, Ray Kinsey. On the assist, number 8, Ray Kinsey. Time of the 8th goal for Leucadia, 14-22. The 7th Escondido goal, scoring his third of the game, number 5, Pasha Butara. On the assist, number 11, Zach Castellino. Time of the 7th goal for Escondido, 14-39.
Minute and a half, just over a minute and a half left in the final period of this game. Santos running and gunning. Rhinos go to pull the goalie. Cummings actually goes back to the crease. Big collision there in the corner. Batted down by Pasha. Not called a high stick. Pasha trying to make a move. Being pinched on by the Longboarders. Mata bats it out. Empty net on the Rhinos. Just over a minute left in the final period of this game. Castellino on the right. Looking for a friend to hand it off to. Reed battling hard on the wall. Puck still contested. Rung around the wall. Pasha back for the puck. Has Casingino crashing the net. Sent it to Trostad. That goes wide. Ray on the wall. Jake Mata tries to send it to Soleil. Picked up by Pasha. Pasha from the slot. Tries to make a pass. High and wide. Ray. Long shot. Just misses the net. Santos to retrieve. Casingino to Pasha. Rolling puck. Pasha, high slot. That goes just past Runyon. 8-9. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Wow. They're not giving up. They're
Not giving up without a fight. This 5-skater team right now. Take a look at the replay here. Again,
Man.
they've been giving the Rhinos ample space in the slot, in the prime shooting areas, and you can't do that. They've got to go and get sticks in lanes, stick on stick.
Escondido Rhinos goal with his fourth of the game, number 5, Pasha Butara. That goal is unassisted.
Clearing pass. Trostad has the puck. Two seconds left in this game. We're going to see if the Rhinos can go and get one off the faceoff, NHL 98 style. You remember playing like the old NHL games and you're like spamming square, you're just like square, 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 square if you're playing on the PlayStation? Try to go and score off the faceoff.
Just ripping Genos off the faceoff. Oh,
Longboarders collapse on the puck. Quite the barn burner. My goodness, 8-9.
man, it was back and forth too.
Crazy
it wasn't like
town.
it was 4 goals and then 1 goal. It was literally back and forth. I think the largest lead was 2 goals the whole entire game. It's pretty insane.
All right, folks, we're going to go to intermission. We will be back here for the second game.